Brenda was on said something Gloria's hair would drop out. Maura was on
don't listen to them.
Brenda was on about something that Gloria's hair would drop out. Did she get her hair coloured or something today?
Because you're not supposed to put a tint on after a perm.
It's not a tint.
Oh, that's what I
can't tell you.
Oh, that's what it is.
What is it?
John, you that thing
Ah,
on.
you see the old badness is coming out there's to prove the
You
way
only tell me that to get me right.
No.
So Rinse
Marilyn knows her eye shirt anyway.
So what did she have on?
What is the difference?
What did she get on her hair? A coloured
She
mousse?
got on a new formula.
What? Of
What's
what?
the
Well, in it.
What's the
She got
difference?
on a new formula that doesn't contain ammonia and all those dangerous substances for the hair.
So it won't fall out. Right.
That you can't put on after getting it permanent, right? And she has on this and it gives your hair a sheen, shine, and it's healthy for the roots and it's great.
No, just that.
Very good.
Just that Brenda says you couldn't.
wrong.
Yeah, just that Brenda was saying that.
You're only telling me that to get me to talk because that darn
I'm not
I
saying
know, Arthur.
Not a word of it, man.
I'm not so lit.
Not so late.
I missed
You're not as
that.
slow
What
as you walk
happened?
easy,
No,
man.
I'm not.
I missed that. What happened, Arthur?
No, just that Brenda was saying that that is dangerous, the Gloria's hair.
Ah,
All right.
Sitting around the table.
That's okay, Mommy. We're making tea. Do you just want a sandwich, John or Arthur?
Of course they want to.
Arthur bought a big meal.
No, but that's ages ago. The beans and all.
John still got the bill while I was a big man.
Put that bill on now, John.
Put that bill on, John.
I must put that bill on.
Add 2 1s there, John. Eh?
Yeah.
Must Dad tonight.
John, show Marilyn the nice new wallpaper there and the curtains and all over there.
Aye.
The house all nice fixed up except there's a wee bit untidy in it.
I wonder where I make a sandwich.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
them
coming
nice,
Sunday.
them nice curtains, John.
I think so.
You know what, Sam? You know what, Sam?
It'll go off.
But she wasn't there at
Me and
that.
video opposites. What?
But she wasn't there at that time, and she walked in the
Not at
door.
all, she wasn't at all.
What exactly
But
happened?
I think it was only hallucinations.
But you told me at that time
I
you
could
believed
be
it.
100% wrong though. No, I thought that too, hallucination. But then,
He's
as he
talking
went
about
on,
the vision.
continually,
John didn't hear about it, did he?
Mm.
Tell John about the vision Daddy had.
because
Hmm?
he has a camera on it, we can't even.
Oh, I want to keep a record of
mind
it.
telling it.
I want to keep a
His
record.
Dad did tell a strange story, and I think he was convinced it happened, but it could have been hallucinations. We don't even know. But I was sitting there, you were sitting, John, watching TV. It was very interesting. Some political program on that night. I was watching, and he was sitting up here. The door was closed over, not tight, but friendly. By his, I don't know what he's dead now. I find it very hard to believe that it's real, but maybe it was. Who knows? I mean, I'm not God. He said, he didn't tell me for about 2-3 days after, but he went into the state and he stayed up in that room up there and very concerned about Kitty. We didn't even know Kitty was sick. We didn't even know it was about 3 months before she was dead. You know, what is this word?
What?
Before she was diagnosed.
She was diagnosed with cancer. That was exactly 3 months today. And oh, and I wish you wouldn't get my ugly face onto that so fat.
Oh, geez, what do you want me to do?
It was good looking, I wouldn't mind. I'd love to get onto it. But anyway, what else?
I just want to get a record of the story.
Down under with Dad, and he won't mind. Well, anyway, he said to me a terrible thing happened to me. fact has happened to you, and I think something's going to happen.
You
Told me about this.
Do you want tea, Mommy?
Yeah. He said that this kind of skeleton, John, that's a terrible thing to be video me telling that if ever Natalie were down here to do that. But it's true, he thought he saw it. I don't know what he saw. How can I be contradictory and say that it was hallucinations? Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was 100%. I don't know what's psychic the next word of what he saw. But he could tell me exactly the clothes I had on me, and a thing you'd never notice in what I wore. But he did tell me, and it was right. But I had on me these pair of maroon pants and this jump. And I was sitting there, my feet up, watching TV, my feet up on the chair. And I was watching this very... He went to some program about politics here in the north of Ireland, which is something I don't want to know.
Excuse me.
I guess you anywhere but still you watched them all. But it was... Anyway, said, Kitty, come in here through the door. No, this lady came in white. She was draped in white. A white net all over and all. And she went over to me here. But I had my back lit, but I was sitting watching TV. And she went over and she tried to tap my shoulder, so he says. So I know. And she had no shoes no at all. She was on her bare feet. She disappeared then right through the door, and she never even looked at him. It was at me she looked. And he said to me that night that he told me, which was about 3 nights following, he says, something is the matter with Kitty. That was the start of it. We didn't know if she was even sick or not.
Did she know she was sick at that time?
No, she didn't really at all. She only thought she was.
How did he know it was Kitty?
Very minor.
She looked like Kitty, but she
Minor
was younger.
thing
She was
was-
about 25 or 30 in her
And
younger days.
he says to me, I don't think his gallstones at all that Kitty had.
Said he was surprised she never spoke to him.
And was
Your
Kitty,
teeth.
and she was all white.
What happened? Oh, is that story finished?
Well, he's just maintained that for months afterwards he wondered why she...
Yeah, well that story's finished. What happened when Kitty died that time was supposed to be?
What happened? She died?
Yeah.
Oh, nothing.
Brian and all were sitting here.
No, I...
Why Brian felt some cold feeling.
Oh, yeah.
That the spirit going out the window or something.
I hate to hear my voice,
Hardly.
not because
Mommy,
parents
stop
must
fussing.
have been an old woman of 90 and
Here. Ham and tomato. Better be eating now, because there's butter on and Tommy won't eat them.
Can't talk as well when I know there's some
Ah,
video
doesn't
on
matter,
me, I
for
feel
God's
so
sake.
Just
bad.
sat it there, John. And
Ah, leave her alone, she can talk
No,
shit.
No,
sit
but
it.
it was in the year what? 1946. You were born. And went to Manchester in that year. It was February 8th, 1946, right? So at the boarding house or something, I was in guest house or something. And it didn't work out. Right anyway, we stayed there for 5 months, sorry. And Kathleen worked somewhere in Manchester in a hotel, and she came over on a Thursday, a day off, just rented her. Hey God, excuse me.